Hello YouTube, it is me, Raina, and I am back. So I'm here to give my thoughts and feelings about Sram, which is the Skam remake set in Croatia. Considering that season 3 has just been announced, it was renewed. So I want to give you my thoughts on seasons 1 and 2 and my kind of thoughts and theories on season 3. So my overall thoughts on the first two seasons, I've really enjoyed them. I like that they kind of stayed close to the original, but it also still felt new and fresh of how they set the scenes, of the different characteristics of all the characters. I really like that they showcase local Croatian artists every single time a song plays. On their social media, they will advertise the artists who they're playing in their show, which I genuinely do like. And as for the changes, I really do like the changes for the most part. And it's very interesting on what they choose to change and what they choose to stay in the show. And I will say about the format of the season, considering in the original season 1 had 11 episodes, season 2 had 12, but in this one they cut them both down to 10. It is not the first remake to do that. A lot of them have done that because, budgetary reasons and all that such. I do feel towards the end of both seasons, we kind of lost the character with them cutting out certain clips or certain moments or shortening certain things. It kind of felt rushed towards the end of both seasons. And I feel like, we've missed the characters of, Ava and Nora a little bit. What I will say about season 2 more so, I love how they got experimental with the filmmaking, with the surrealism of Nora feeling alone and depressed about what had happened to her. I really love that. It reminded me of Skam Netherlands, of how they would have all their surreal moments. So I hope they incorporate that into season 3 and hopefully a season 4. But yeah, I enjoyed that. And I think the cast has really great chemistry. They really feel like their own characters. They don't feel like a carbon copy of the original characters or even some of the remake characters. So there's that. I enjoy them for what they are, and I can't wait to see how the show grows and forms. Now, on to the recent announcement. So they finally announced that Sram has been renewed for a season 3. We've been waiting for months, and there's been some speculation of have they been filming, have they not been filming. I mean, allegedly I've heard on social media that they have been, and that's going to be released this month. I do not know. This is just rumors and speculation, so take it with a huge grain of salt. So, of course, season 3 of the original is what made Skam a very global phenomenon that we have now, 8 or 9 remakes at this point. I lost count. That's how many we have, and it's given a lasting impression, 10 years on at this point. It's his 10-year anniversary this year. So what I'm looking forward to, of course, their version of the Evan character. I'm really intrigued on what they do. I think the reason why people look forward to this character so much in all of the remakes is because they can be anything. And it's, they're very artistic. They bring out, Isaac's true personality and really make them feel comfortable in themselves. And I think having a character like that brings such a new vibe to the show, and I'm so intrigued on what they do with that character. And all of their iconic moments, like hanging out, their first kiss, the cuddling scene, of course, certain revelations that happen about the character towards the end of the season. I'm not going to spoil it, just in case you do not know. But yeah, I'm very excited and interested in how they tell this story. If they're going to pick up on the surrealistic elements, like I said, towards the end of season 2, if they do that with the character Lavaro, who is the remake of Isaac in this version, and how they detail his coming out story. Is he going to stay at home? Is he going to live in the collective? His relationship with the S-Guild character in this remake is going to be very interesting, and how all this is going to be set up. And the boys squad, we still don't know who they are at this point. But their version of Jonas Jakov, if that's how you say his name, I like the actor. I think he plays the character very well, and I like their chemistry together. So I can't wait to see that in the future boys squad. So what are your thoughts on Sram, Skam Croatia thus far? What are your theories, and what are your wants for season 3? Leave them down below and bye, YouTube.